the Porsche clubs in town, and this is the only Porsche that I've seen here so far. So, and it's a nice one. Look at that. Really hoping that one of these guys will give me a ride to, and I'm going the wrong way. I'm really hoping that one of these guys will give me a ride back to my car. Or back to my, back to where I need to start today. That would be really cool. All right, leaving the General Francis Marion Hotel. Virginia Historical Landmark. It was really nice in there. So back on trail. I'll be going to like a small town to resupply, and the next town basically I don't think I'll be staying in. There might be a hostel there. I might be able to get a shower, but I'm gonna try to push through. I keep saying that, but we'll see. Pretty lazy of a person, and I like my time off, so we will see if I can push through and actually not spend a ton of money at the next place that I'm gonna be. Oh, and I think that's my taxi cab right there. So let me grab all my stuff and get on. All right, at Mount Rogers headquarters. Back on trail we go. Checked out so this is the visitors center, the headquarters actually. So here we go. We'll get this in the shot. So visitors center, Mount Rogers National Recreational Area. So that's where we are right now. We are leaving, and I would say for anybody who's wanting to come here, just stay at the shelter. Like, there's so much good stuff at the shelter and amenities. You can, I think there's a shower here. So I wasn't sure if it was on or not. So, yeah, back to the AT. There it is. 4 days to Bland, I think it's called, Bland. So, yeah, let's get it started. I think we got about, as far as I can go today, it's at 11:30ish. So we'll see. I'm thinking like 15 miles. I scheduled like 15-mile days. So, but I know I can do way more than that if I really wanted to. The shelters are kind of spread out here too, so it's a lot of tent sites as well. Yeah, back on trail. All right, about 2 hours into the day, and this is kind of what I'm working with here. It was a little bit up to get out of Mount Rogers, but nothing too crazy. And I'm hoping to get to the halfway hostel, 21 miles from where I started. I started fairly late, but I'm thinking I can walk in there around like 9-ish today. So it will be some night hiking to get there. We will see right around like 8 o'clock where I'm at. If it's too many miles left over, I'm probably not gonna push that. Like if it's 5 more miles, I probably won't push to get in there. I'll just find a campsite and set up. But if not, I would love to go in there and like even get a tent site, set up my tent, and get breakfast in the morning. I'm really enjoying not having to make breakfast or have good breakfast in the morning too. So really gives me a lot of energy. But yeah, we're still moving pretty quick here. Yeah, we're getting a lot of this too. These are all in bloom. So it's really pretty out here too. But we're still moving pretty quick. There's no real big overlooks. We're pretty much stuck in the green tunnel. Just as I say that, the view of Walker Mountain. Just look at it. Rain's gonna hold off today. Got a nice cool day out today. Nice. These flowers are beautiful. Oh, get in there. Get in the shot. There we go. Oh, wow. Look at it pop. Beautiful. What a pretty section. Got a big tree in the way here. Just a second. Oh, there we go. Big boulders and stuff out here. The water, the noise. Some people miss all this. They have earbuds in. I haven't put earbuds in yet. I'm gonna need to be very desperate. But usually it's I came pretty close when I've been in like negative headspace. But man, they miss all this noise. It's beautiful noise, and like I bet you they drowned out some of even the scenery because they're just like, you know, not really focused on what they're doing. They're just sort of moving one foot in front of the other. So, or thinking about the conversation, because a lot of people do podcasts. But yeah, what a great little section we just went through. Well, I don't know if it's a trap, but it says museum. It might be a museum of my dead corpse or something. But I'm gonna go check it out. It's a blue blaze. Why not? Let's see how far we gotta go down here to get to the museum. But put you on action mode so it's not as jumpy. I'm gonna walk you the whole way. Doesn't look like it's too far away, so. The museum of just looks like an old farm. An old Virginia farm. Be kind of cool. Like the pioneer days. Like we have a old John Deere. Oh look, it's actually a house. Got some old barns. The blacksmith demonstrations. Got the old stuff over there. Let's see, is there a blacksmith in here? It says this farm shop. So we got the old, yeah, very cool. Bet you there's ducks in there. Chicken house. Let's walk on through. See what we got. Well, at least we got slowed down a little bit today. I was moving. I don't know if we can go in the house. I don't think so. If somebody comes out, maybe I will, but it's scary. Scary just to walk up and... Very cool. Staff only. Well, it doesn't say like enter anywhere, so I don't think I'm gonna go in. Looks like somebody's house, like somebody's literally living there. Should we? Should we get weird? Oh, there's a little bird's nest. Let's see here. Anybody in there? Yeah, it totally looks like somebody might be living in there. Let's see. I don't wanna. Oh yeah, it's totally locked. I don't know why I even tried. I watched Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and that's what happened to them. Oh, I just want to come in, and you know, technically, that guy had every right to do what he did. People in your house, you can just chop them up, do whatever you want. So. You know, you're breaking and entering, so why would you not? Oh, cool. Well, at least I stopped. An old farmhouse. They must have like operating hours of some sorts. Can you hear that? That is literally electricity. Wow. Oh man, it's kind of giving me a headache. 6,000 volts, buddies. Whew. It is a humming. Poor people. Live over here. I don't know if it's like Usually they don't make that much noise. Maybe there's a sort of issue or need some maintenance or something, but these high power lines feel a lot of electricity going through them. Just a humming. Ooh. I can feel it in my head. It's so weird you can do that. That's doing this to me. I can definitely feel it. Kind of gave me a headache as soon as I walked out here. I gotta get out back into the right place here. I want to see if my headache kind of goes away as soon as I get out. Like there was like pressure literally in my head. Still hear it a little bit. Yeah, it's not as bad, but ooh, that is loud. All right, at the old Linda Mood School, 1894. How cool is that? Everybody came in here. So starting April 1st, we'll be open Tuesday, Thursday. Hikers can stay. So you can definitely, if you wanted to, you can stay the night here. Very cool. I'm gonna put my name up here. Let's find some chalk. There we go. I think I've met Papa Smurf. Who else? It's kind of funny. I'll put polls here. There it is. There it is, right above that guy's head. Poles. Cool. Know the book. Oh, what did I do with my trekking poles? That's funny. Did I leave them outside? And then I think they said there was some trail magic in here somewhere. But let's see what they. Nope. We'll just say it's the 24th today. All right. Yep, I left my poles out here. Very cool. And then they do stuff over there, Settlement Museum. Should we go up there and see? Like, where does the AT even go? Oh, I think it's literally US 181. Not seeing any kind of. So that's where I came out of. All right, Settlement Museum of Southwest Virginia. 1890. It was a farm and a school. Really cool. These things. Pretty flowers blooming. Gotta love it. Grub Visitor Center. I'm almost gonna say it's not open since the other part wasn't open, but no, it's definitely not open. So go over here at least. Kind of see what's. Well, maybe we'll peek in the window. That's what we'll do. Maybe somebody's living here. Think so? Oh yeah, definitely not. It's like under construction. That's probably why you can't get in there. Oh, that says the entrance. But, yeah, I doubt it. Very cool. All right, let's get back on trail. thought today was Friday, so you'd think it would be kind of open. Maybe they just opened it up for like tours and things like that. It's kind of sad that they put the metal roof on when they should have shingled it with cedar, but beautiful out here though. But it's always nice to take that extra time and go check things out. I don't want to miss it. I was just telling these guys back there, you know, it's like they were talking about the AT and how, you know, I'm not going to miss any inch of the AT. And, you know, as much as I would like to think that for myself, I'm going to try to keep on the AT. But the bigger thing is taking these blue blazes, I think. Because if you skip this kind of stuff, it's like you're never coming back to see it. And, you know, the AT is about getting off trail sometimes and going checking out like these kind of things. Because I could have just walked down by them and like, yep, that's a museum. And it could have been open and I could have missed out on some really cool history. Or just even a cool scene. So, it's all about your own perspectives out here as well. So do what you got to do. So it's just like today, you know what I mean? Like I really want to make sure that I'm going to. I want to make it to this halfway hostel, but. You know, I'm still going to stop and check out these other things, even though I'm like, in the back of my head, man, it's going to be dark when I get there, and I don't want to really night hike. But if I keep moving, it's going to be like 7 when I get there. So, yeah, very cool. Love these AT signs. Here's another good importance of checking when your next water source is, because it is literally 5 miles from my next water source. And if I wouldn't have checked, I would have just gone on through, and I'm pretty sure I would have ran out of water and still had like 2 miles or so to go for my next water source. So let's get some water. Let's chug some water, what I have left here, and then we'll get some more. Just coming out of the forest here. Agrees with some views. I guess that's Interstate 81 right there. So there's a nice interstate. But yeah, so you get all the traffic noise, but you get some views out here, that's for sure. Really pretty. Well, we made it to Atkins. Should have just came here. We should have just get married. Nah, I'm just kidding. This is literally all they had is like a couple gas stations and a restaurant, 2 restaurants. It's probably enough. And a hotel too, so somewhere to stay. Nothing like the historical places that I stayed in, but super nice. We got all the way, I don't know if you can see the places or not, but they're literally on the underpass there. So hopefully we don't get killed by any truckers or anything like that, but yeah, should be interesting. Hey, the trail can't always be on the trail on dirt, you know. Oh, got a couple deer running away there. They saw me just as soon as I came up on them. But the AT goes over here. But yeah, cool. It's like right off the highway. Oh, I'm just all shaky here. Just a second. There they go. But yeah, super scary, super sketchy. But we made it back onto a real road. So almost glossed over this. Just getting a little snack. It's actually pretty beautiful. You know, I kind of looked at it. a little bridge. I'm gonna get up here and yeah. Still got about 10 miles to go. So, kind of just got out of Atkins. And this is kind of the first view I get. Beautiful out today. Well, I'm not really into cemeteries, so I'm gonna pass, but yeah, the Davis Fancy 1748, man. So it's basically, there was a settlement and that was the cemetery for it. I'm gonna pass. But I bet you there's some good views up there because it's on top of a hill. So, got some cows here. We're in the pastures on the 8C. They said there were some. Oh, look, there's a actually white one. Come on, out there. Yeah, cool. He's like the odd one out. That's almost how all of our cows look. They're not usually all black like that, so cool. All right, let's try not to get on any moon pies, and we've got about 9 miles left for the day. It's 4 o'clock, so these 20 miles are definitely doable. If I'm leaving camp at 11, I'm still able to get 20 miles in. That's pretty good. So definitely doable. We'll see. I got a couple big ups, and then I go straight back down, then go right back up, and then right back down into the hostel I'm trying to get to. So we'll see how that wears me out. I'm sure I'll make it. There's the southbound side of the pastures we were just in. Very pretty. Gotta turn around every once in a while, because this is my view, pretty much. Just a bunch of trees. That's pretty too. Oh, we made it. Quarter of the way there. Georgia to Maine. Oh man. That, and look at this sign. 3/4 of the way there. I'd rather be there, but at the same time, woo, what a milestone. I'm trying to get to quarter of the way hostel. So, woo, we made it. Quarter of the way. How exciting is that? Oh, and they greet you with a straight up and, yep. But there's no other way. Yeah, quarter of the way, man. What a milestone. We're on the descent of the hill. That was a tough place. Nice place to sit down there. But did 20, I'll be doing 21 miles in about 8.5 hours. That is pretty good. Virginia's not that terrible. We can make some miles here. So I also convinced the wife to come down for Harper's Ferry because it's beautiful in Harper's Ferry. So I'm really glad that she's gonna help me spend some of this money that I'm just throwing out. You know, it's like I'm bleeding money out here, but it's fine. We'll figure it out when I get back home. I'm still young enough to work and make this small amount of money I'm spending. And you know, retrospect, it's not really that much money. But when I'm out here not working, it's a lot of money. And so I'm happy that she's gonna basically see me once a month out here. It's almost kind of how it's rolling. So we'll definitely help out, keep us a little bit more mentally stable there, where, you know, if we're seeing each other sometime, it's nice. It's just nice to have that comfort and a hug from somebody very familiar. Very nice. So 1.5 miles left. We're almost there. Then we'll be able to eat some food. And the big reason I pushed today was for this breakfast that there's a big picture of just a table full of good food. So can't wait for tomorrow morning. And I'll be sleeping in my tent. I don't think there's any bunks or anything available, which is fine with me. I almost want to just set up my tent site right here. Man, what a place. Just the beauty. All right, we're almost done. Just saw a bear, and I didn't get it on film. I could have probably got him on film because he ran across a good amount of field, a good portion. He's probably 30, 40 yards away from me. But my instincts told me to keep walking. He turned around and looked at me, and what a cute little face he had. But everything, and then I come out here, and we get this just field, basically. It's really, yeah. It must be just the sun, how the sun's hidden everything. But man, I totally should just stop there and got a quick picture or a video of him, but you know, in my head, it just keep moving because you don't want him to start running back toward me, that's for sure. Because he was probably 10 feet away from me when he started running, and obviously, you can kind of see how high everything is. I didn't see him, and he did this huge jump over something. And I knew it was a bear because he was making so much noise rustling through. But he jumped over something, and I was like, wow. And then he stops and looks at me. And I just keep going. And I think he just basically was like, all right, I'm fine, whatever. These meadows are just beautiful. It's almost like somebody's mowing it. But they're not. Wow. I love it. Gen action mode, so it's not so bouncy when I'm walking here. Yeah, this is beautiful out here. Just let you kind of soak it in with me. This kind of scenery kind of reminds me of a little bit of back home with just the fields, the open fields, and high, tall grasses, and I'm sure there's just, if you'd walk out there, just full of ticks afterwards. But that's kind of why I'm wearing long sleeves, long pants, so I don't really have to deal with any of that kind of stuff. So, but yes, I am very much enjoying it. All right, I think we're almost there. I think this is the house. See a hammock out there. So 1910 renovated house, super cool. They've done the AT in 09, I suppose. So this is called the Halfway Hostel, I think is what it's called. So hopefully this is the right place. It definitely looks really cool. Oh man, my ears just popped. Hopefully this is the right place. It says the first house, so what a big oak tree that's sitting in there. That's awesome. I definitely don't hear any hiker trash though. I'm really hoping, well, we'll find out, right? Totally made it. Quarter way in. So go check in, see if they'll got a spot for us. Looks beautiful here. I'll ask if they would.
And like he was taking this one backpacker out into the wilderness, and he like dropped him off, and then the pilot was taking off again, And then he saw the guy like jump in the water, and that water's like freezing cold. And so he came back down and grabbed him, and it's because he like did that with the bear spray. He like sprayed himself.